Hello and welcome to a webinar from Weld.
I am Selma. And
I'm Tom. And this is the second episode of what we call the Weld Content Academy. And let me show our slides.
Yes.
All right.
Yes, so as Tom said, we have this thing called Weld Content Academy, and today we're going to talk about video in web campaigns.
That's correct.
And we're live on YouTube, so if you have any questions, I'm answering them just as we are live.
And you can reach us on email after the show, Tom at Weld.io and Selma at Weld.io. Yeah.
Yeah, so this is our agenda for today. We're going to talk a bit more about Weld Content Academy and as well to how to use video as marketing tool and how to use video in Weld.
Exactly. So Weld Content Academy, it's a fairly new concept for us. We started a couple of weeks ago. This is the second episode. And the idea is that we talk about content marketing in general, how you make better content. And we have a motto for Weld Content Academy.
And that is traffic plus conversion equals success.
Yes.
So that's like our motto
in
this Weld Content Academy.
Yeah, so you need traffic, getting people to come to your website to check out what you have, what to offer, both in terms of products and content. And then to get them to convert, to actually make a purchase or subscribe or something like that. And if you manage to do both, you're bound for success.
Yes.
And what about the topic of today? Do you think that's traffic or do you think it's conversion? Videos, where does that fall?
Video falls in between both, I think.
Yeah, exactly. It's both traffic and conversion. Because you can use videos maybe on social media for a way to get people to discover you on Instagram, Facebook, and so on. And once they arrive on your website, you might use a video to explain what you're doing, what you're selling, and get them to convert.
Exactly. And so, Tom, why is video so important in today's society?
It's a huge medium, right? It's actually the biggest online medium right now, and it's growing the fastest. I read somewhere that there's 1 billion hours of YouTube being watched every day, which is astounding.
Yeah.
But there's of course reasons why this is so successful and important, and we're gonna look at the three most important ones. And the main one is that video helps conversion. There's multiple studies that proves this. It can actually boost conversion up to 80%. And so this is of course very important for all e-commerce companies alike. But video is also a great medium to explain difficult concepts. Maybe you have a product that is not as obvious, that maybe takes a few steps to explain how you use it, the benefit it has, and so on. And then video is a great way to do so. And then also videos is a way to build trust, because you get to see the people behind the brand, like you're seeing me and Selma right now from Weld. It's not just a logo, it's not just a web interface, it's actually people running this company. And hopefully, in our case, that helps us build some trust with you. So you will trust us as a company, trust us, our products.
Persons.
Yeah, as people as well, yes. And this is also proven that this works on a bigger scale.
Yeah. So how do you make a powerful statement or a video?
Yes. There's a few important things to think about when you create the actual video content. So I mean, when it comes to making video content marketing, there's two things really. It's the content itself and where you place it. And different types of content on video content maybe should be in different places. But in a general sense, how you make great video content is tell a story. people like being entertained, and you don't just have to deliver your message straight up. You can have an start, a middle, and an end. You can have a dramatic curve, and you involve the viewer much more than just delivering the message immediately.
Yeah.
It's also important to teach them something. Maybe it shouldn't just be about selling them on a product. You can actually give them some takeaway. When they finish watching your video, they actually learned something that's bigger than just the product that you're selling. Maybe you can combine that, sell and teach them something. That's a really powerful instrument. And finally, add some personality.
Yeah.
Make it funny, make it warm, make them feel something, and not just clinically explain something or explain a product or sell a product. You can actually show much more of your own personality or your brand's personality.
Yeah, or a statement that brands usually do now. You can see Nike, you can see, I think, what was the shaving, Gillette.
Gillette, yeah, exactly. Yeah. They stand for something that's bigger than just their products. That's really great.
So where do you show your videos?
Yeah, there's different channels where you can have your videos. Mm-hmm. Both like where you want your viewers to see the videos, but also, more practical sense, where you actually host the videos when you've done them. YouTube, of course, is the obvious video location. It's both, you can host videos on YouTube and then embed them on your own website, so you have them on both places. YouTube also has this phenomenal social layer with comments and referrals and sharing and so on that can boost the virality of your video clips. Vimeo is a YouTube alternative. They don't have the strong social layer, but they have other features that for better quality videos and so on. That's I know appeals to a lot of professional movie makers. Then of course you have your own website where you can either host your videos on your own server, or you can embed videos from YouTube or Vimeo. And then you have the social channels like Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and so on. And it's much more difficult, if not impossible, to embed a Facebook video on your own website. So that's more a way of showing your video in another context and drive them to your website. So now that was some general information about how you work with video and content marketing, but now we're going to talk about Weld, and you'll give a quick presentation of what Weld is about, right?
Yeah, Weld, as we mentioned in like all the videos, our motto is to be creative without code. And where this shows, we have created Weld as easy as it possibly can be. So just like PowerPoint, you can drag and drop everything, and it also integrates in all the CMS platform. So if you have Episerver, Magento, whatever, WordPress, we integrate whatever you want in there. And right now we're doing something called Publish Anywhere, which is that you can create any content in Weld and then publish it anywhere. So if you want to make remarketing, banner ads, email marketing, or digital signs in stores, social media, you can create everything in Weld. And we noticed that it's like a strong bond between all of them. Yeah. If I click on an Instagram post, I want to have the same content on the website. So Weld, Publish Anywhere.
Yeah, and it's great. If you can have a small team or a single person actually managing multiple marketing channels.
Yeah.
And reusing the same messaging and branding and making sure you have like a consistent message across all channels.
Exactly.
All right.
So now Tom is gonna show you a bit how to create videos and use videos in the Weld tool.
Exactly. So I'm gonna swap over to Weld. So I'm not going to go through all the basics in Weld. I think most of you have a rough knowledge of what Weld is about already by now. But in a sense, it's like using PowerPoint. So you have all the tools. At the top, you have your formatting bar on the right side, and you have your pages or screens on the left side. So it's kind of it's very much like PowerPoint or Keynote. But now we're going to focus on video in Weld. And by the way, if you have any questions, don't forget to type them on YouTube, and we'll pick them up and try to address them live on the webinar.
Yes.
So you find all the video options in the insert menu. So you can go to the video and sound section, and here you have the video player, which is the basic video player, but you also have a video background object. There's that's the most important ones. Since Weld is extendable, you can add plugins to Weld. We have a few customers that are using more specialized video players like Wistia, which is, I think, I haven't used it myself, but it's like a video player where you can, with a focus on education, I think you can use it for explaining difficult concepts and also track where in your video that people sort of drop off, and have quite powerful analytics like that. vPitch is also similar. It's actually a Swedish startup running that, and it's used by Indiska, for instance, on their website. So I'm just gonna click on the video player here, and that gives me a video object here. Doesn't look like much right now, but if I press preview, I can see what my page looks like, and this video clip is actually transformed into a real YouTube player. And to put your own video clip there, it's as easy as finding. Gonna find a video clip of a cute cat, maybe. Okay, little kittles meowing and talking. That's perfect. So I'm gonna copy that link and selecting my video object in Weld. Here on the right side, I have two parameters really for videos. I have autoplay and I have the video URL. So here I can paste a YouTube link or a Vimeo link. And you can see that immediately it changes the preview here, and if I click on the preview button, I now have the kittens video instead. So it's that easy really. And this of course works on mobile devices and so on as well. You don't even have to think about that. But sometimes you want use video in a different way. And for instance, we have the video background object. So the video background object is it's nice because it it doesn't show you the playback controls and so on. So you can see if this video loads properly.
You don't have the best Wi-Fi.
No, yeah, right. So let's see now here if we get it to work. Yeah, like this. So basically you can have a YouTube clip running in the background. It's very subtle. You almost don't see it animating right now because the clouds are moving so slowly. But here you can have a video background. You don't see any playback controls, and you can have your own text or images on top of the video, which is pretty neat. And for maximal control over how your video content is presented, you can actually host videos on your own website. And we have a player control for that too. So let me just delete this one. So in the insert menu, we have the rather anonymous video file embed object. It has 0 controls, like no playback controls visible at all, which makes it ideal for like just a background object in a on a campaign page. Same thing here, so it just plays in background, there's no playback controls whatsoever, and the video is not hosted here on YouTube, it's actually hosted on our own server, it could be on your own server, and we just paste the link and it plays. So also a really easy way to create videos in Weld. And that's it actually. I mean, when it comes to making great video content, the big effort is actually producing the videos themselves.
Yeah.
Adding them to Weld is super easy. It's just pasting a link basically, and it's there.
Yes.
Do we have any questions from the audience?
No, we don't. But yeah, we're gonna continue doing this Weld Content Academy.
Yes.
So we would love to get some input or to get subjects that we're gonna talk about. And as we said, just email us, Selma@Weld.io or Tom@Weld.io.
Exactly, and you can go to Weld.io and you can sign up and get 2 weeks trial for free and test the tool. And also on Weld.io/videos, you'll find more videos from Weld Content Academy and other videos as well about how to use the Weld tool more in depth. So check them out as well.
Yes. See you next time.
Yeah.
Bye bye.